Well, that was another wonderful day. It was hot. The weather was cool, but the market was hot today. It started off looking a little dicey after there was another strike by the U.S. on Iranian targets. Market was a little concerned, I guess. But by the end of the day, it all worked out, at least for my portfolio. Um, and I made some changes owing to a conversation I had with AI about my risk tolerance and um, my perspective as a registered disability savings plan investor. And I took some of its advice and well, not advice, but reflection, I guess, and made some changes to my portfolio. I'm going to show you why my portfolio is up $3,500 today to close at another all-time high. Uh, Despite all that, I'm still nervous about a pullback happening sometime, but you know I'm dealing with it, and I'm going to show you what had the biggest impact on my portfolio, the trades that I made, and how I'm increasing my exposure to the space economy um, through another leap that I added to my portfolio. Um, Stick around, I'll show you exactly what I did. To start, the biggest impacts on my portfolio today actually had to do with uh, the big stalwart in tech, which was Microsoft. A leap that I had for Microsoft added $1,100 to the portfolio. My shares of Quantum Emotion added almost $1,000, and my shares of AST Space Mobile gained 400 change today. That's not the only thing that happened though. There were some draws, negative draws on the portfolio, namely leap that I have for Netflix. It dropped a little bit. So did a leap for Intel, $100 call, and a leap that I have for Rocket Lab. That's also a $100 call. So not everything space was in orbit today. I made 3 trades in my portfolio today that will ultimately have an impact on the future of my portfolio. I had a conversation with Claude, the Anthropic's AI chatbot. By exporting my holdings list from National Bank, they provide a comma separated values export that you can download. So I did that, and I uploaded it to Claude and asked it to review what I have from the perspective of an aggressive or a financial analyst with an aggressive growth mandate in a registered disability savings plan. It gave me some ideas with all the standard warnings that it's not a financial analyst and it's not a financial advisor, which I knew that going into it. But I also compared that the recommendations that it gave me, to the recommendations that I got from Google Gemini, and both were very similar. So, anyways, what it suggested was that holding on to shares of the Dividend ETF VDY, Vanguard Canadian High Yield Dividend ETF, didn't make a lot of sense from the standpoint of having a aggressive mandate. At least not yet in my portfolio. Maybe once I pass age 49 and I gotta start worrying about funding the account without getting the government grants. But that was one of the suggestions that it made, was that maybe holding on to high yield dividend stuff doesn't make a lot of sense for me. So I took what it suggested, and I bought Leap for Redwire, which is a manufacturer of components for the space industry, among other things. I bought a Leap for a $20 call expiring in January 2028. And then I used the remaining money to buy 18 additional shares of XEQT, the iShares Core Equity ETF. And I've updated the spreadsheet that I use to track all this stuff that I share with you guys. The link is in the description if you want to check it out. And if you want to know how I use AI to help me make decisions uh, with my investments, I am doing a live stream on this Saturday at 1 p.m. where we'll do that. We'll go through a couple scenarios with AI, and I'll be open to answering questions for kind of ask me anything sort of thing. And like I've said before, I'm not an expert. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet, disabled guy sharing my journey. But I'm getting closer to my $1 million goal every day a little bit. So, I'm doing something right. But I also make an awful lot of mistakes. So, learn from my mistakes if you want. Finally, let's take a look at the grand finale today. My portfolio finished the day up as a suspected. It was up $3,500, which is a gain of 1.57%, versus the indexes that all performed well but didn't perform that well, which left me at the end of the day at $231,851. So another record high for me, and I'm happy with that. That's okay. I'll take it. As I said, tomorrow I will be doing a live stream. Not tomorrow. Saturday I will be doing a live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, where I will outline how I work with AI chatbots like Gemini and Anthropic's Claude to come up with ideas and kind of have sober second thought about making changes in my portfolio. For anybody who's interested, please mark your calendars, or just if you're not already, if you subscribe to my channel, you will get a notification when I go live on that on Saturday. So that's what happened today. It was a beautiful day. Didn't get into too much. Just made those trades, and at the end of the day, I'm glad I did, because everything seems to be going okay. Curious to hear how your day went, how your trades went, if you did any, and what's happening with you. Please leave a comment. Let me know how it's going. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Not financial advice. I'm sharing my personal journey.